Greetings! Today's video is going to be my winter favourites, just things that have kind of helped me continue training, continue riding in the cold, dark, snowy, wintry weather. So I'm just going to start off by saying none of these items are like sponsored. A couple of them have been sent out for me to try and I will explain which ones they are. But again, I wouldn't ever share anything with you that I wouldn't buy myself, that I absolutely love or that works. So let me just start off by getting that out of the way. And the first product is this fan. This is such a good fan for using when you're on Zwift. This is the one that all like the Zwifters use. Who did I watch with it? I think it was GP Llama, and this is the one that they all recommend. So I was like, right, I'll give it a go. I think it was only like 20 to 30 pounds. I can't actually remember how much I paid for it, but it's the Honeywell. I'll leave a link to it on Amazon. But really good, really small, really powerful, really quiet, and helps me continue Zwifting. There's 3 different settings on it, and the strongest one, even on like a really hard effort, just one fan really does help. Like just stop you overheating in Zwift, because that is one of the main issues I think with Zwifting and riding indoors, is that you just overheat. Whereas this, I feel like, helps you ride harder. So yeah, really like that fan. The second product, I've already mentioned these once before, are these. These are sleek cleaning products. You might be like, oh yeah, cleaning products, whatever. But the amount of times I've had to wash my bike in winter just because your bikes just get covered, and I really like these products. They are plant-based, they are not tested on animals, they're made in the UK and pretty cheap. I think they're between 10 and 15 pounds. I'll leave a link to the website if you're interested in them. Really like them. They smell like strawberry, that one smells like blueberry, and I just think they're a really nice product. They're biodegradable. Like, what more could you want from a bike cleaner? And they actually work. So that is them. You can tell how much I've used them by the amount that's gone out of the bottle. So I really like those. Third thing, mentioned this in another video as well. It doesn't have to be this specific brand. Foam rolling. You've got to foam roll. I think it's so much more important in winter, just because I think when you're out in the cold, your muscles just don't react as well. And for me, I've noticed it more. So I've had a little bit of knee pain, and I think that's just because it has been so cold. Whereas I feel like if you're on a hard ride and you kind of come home and it's still really warm, then you don't get that issue, I don't think, as much. Whereas when you're going from hot to cold and your muscles are just kind of contracting, and I just think you're just prone to more issues. So just get a foam roller and roll. It is painful, but it is definitely worth it. So for any kind of foam roller, I don't even know what brand this is, Trigger Point Performance Therapy, that's the one I have. Yeah, they're painful, but yeah, definitely worth it. Now we come on to the fourth item, and it is this. This is Spirulina, fresh Spirulina. It is frozen. So I was sent a few of these to try out by Pure Foods Fresh, their website is. I'll leave a link to that in the description if you're interested. You can get the powdered stuff, so completely up to you if you want to try Spirulina, but obviously fresh is going to be better. Right, so why do I like it? Because I've basically been trying it out since August. Not regularly at all, on and off, because I wanted to try and see if I felt any different. And I feel like when I do take it, and I take it regularly for a few days, I genuinely feel a lot better, and I feel like my watts are higher. And maybe this is just a placebo, I don't know. I'm just telling you how I feel when I've taken it. And again, yes, it might be placebo, but if it works, it works. It is just pure Spirulina. It is just full of vitamins. It boosts your immune system as well. So I feel like over winter, it is more important to do that because everyone seems to be ill. And I mean, why would you not take something that's going to boost your immune system? It's the most iron-dense food in the world. What else? It's got loads of nutrients, loads of vitamins. I'm going to read you the vitamins it's got in it. A, E, C, K, B1, B2, B3, and B6. It's also got all the essential amino acids. It's just like a little powerhouse of nutrients in one little thing. And like I say, you can get spirulina powdered as well, so if you want to put it in smoothies, you can put that in smoothies. You can mix it with orange juice. It doesn't actually taste of anything if you mix it like with orange juice. That is one to try potentially if you are interested. I think it's not mega cheap. I think it's about £50 a month for a month's supply, so it's not mega cheap. But the way I see it is, people spend that easily on one night out getting drunk. So if you're gonna spend cash on something that's actually gonna improve your health, then why not? This is just my opinion. This is not sponsored, this is just my opinion and how I've got on with it, so completely up to you if you are interested in trying it, but they're the results that I found from it. One last thing, it's not actually here because it's on my bike. My last favourite thing for January and winter are my 4-season tyres. The Continental 4 Seasons. I have really, really loved these tyres. I think I've had, touch wood, 2 punctures over winter. Probably, I'm trying to say from winter, I'd actually say from August. Although I don't even remember I didn't have one on Land's End on a Grow, so I had the same tyres when I did San Francisco to LA. I think I had one flat then. But anyway, so in all those months, so what, 4 or 5 months, I maybe had 2 or 3 punctures. And the last puncture out of those 3 was because I'd not taken the piece of glass out of the tyre. So they have just been a really, and the amount I've ridden is a lot. So they've just been a really, really good tyre. Really rate them. Really thick, still relatively light, fast tyres, and just really, really rate them. So if you're looking for a decent tyre that are thick, durable, and not mega expensive, then I would go for 4 Seasons. I know a lot of people ride the GPS 4000 and 5000s all year, but generally I've tended to stick to those just because I like the extra puncture protection. So who knows, I probably will be trying out the GPS 5000s. I do fancy giving them a try, so I'll let you know how I get on with those. But for now, for winter, I like the the 4 Seasons. Oh my god, all these names and all these letters. I prefer the 4 Seasons. So yeah, I think that is pretty much it for my favourites. Let me know if there's anything that you've been using over winter that you really like, that you found really helpful, that's helped you kind of keep training. I think that's pretty much it. So hope you found that helpful, hope you found that useful as always. Leave me a comment, let me know if you have, God, I can't even speak today, I'm just gonna go. See you next video.